Grinding for me is another step as I climb to the top. Building foundations ain't no shaking, it's solid as rock. After I struggle, I fell down, it took all that I got. Don't need no beats, my heart the engine that don't ever stop. I'm fine on my own timeline. Chardonnay, Cabernet, aged like wine. Ye are the branches. He is divine. John 15.
Ooh, you broke it. Ooh, what you do? Girl, I'm about to tell you. Let's back check. Let's back check some things that I did today on this horribly. It says, if you don't plan, then you plan to fail. If you don't plan at all, then you plan to fail. Right? So, I caught a downtrend today on, who was I trading with? What was I? I was paper trading, right? And I found a downtrend. And I switched quickly from paper trading to USD, and I learned something extremely fast. That, for one, I missed a great entry because I let the 5-minute chart stay up too long. So initially, when you're looking at the 5-minute chart, you've already looked at the hour chart, 30-minute chart, 15-minute chart, 5-minute chart for your entries, and then the 1-minute chart is like play, right? So I'm looking at the 5-minute chart for the longest of the longest time, and I was like, is this thing ever gonna drop? Okay, is the price ever gonna drop? Price then dropped. Price dropped 5 or 6 candlesticks because I'm looking at the 5-minute chart. Duh. So then when I go back to the 1-minute chart and I look at the entry, now I have to do my technical indications all from square one, because I'm like, that's, you set up an alley-oop and you didn't get an assist, so now the ball is in somebody else's court. You have to start back over to fight for the ball again. So use all your screens. I have my laptop here, but I was looking at the 5-minute chart on my laptop, and I was looking at the 1-minute chart on my phone. And then I was like, okay, put one of these screens, minimize it, put them side by side. So I will be investing in another screen soon. So when I switched to US dollar, it said you have insufficient buying power. And I was like, how? When I have this capital available to me in my account. Well, that was inaccurate because I found out that I was level 1 option trading. Level 1 option trading means that you're only gonna be able to do covered calls, buy rights, cash secured puts. Now, if you think about what I'm telling you, all of these words, covered, secured, that means no insurance. That means you need to be able to afford 100 shares per contract. So what does 100 shares look like, you may ask? Well, 100 shares, if you even find the lowest stock that I was trading today, the lowest stock that I was trading today were what is it? It wasn't Nvidia. I was trading TSLL. I was trading TSLL, which the high was 13.18 today. It's now at 12.94. In the middle of the 5-minute chart, it was some points where TSLL was like $11, right? $11. So you're like, okay, this $11, I got USD. Let's go ahead and trade these options, you got your indicators set up the right way, right? Well, with a level 1 account, you have to have, for a cover call, $1,137. For cash secured puts, you had to have $1,137. So this is, now I'm like, hold on, we need to get to level 2. Level 2 is a more flexible avenue, because they give you a margin where you put the USD in there, and they give you like wiggle room for the difference of the shares. So that way you can get at least a long call, and you can get long calls and puts, which is just, in my opinion, once you know the strategy, you should be good to go. So I have here so many notes that I've when I hit a brick wall, I'm like, what the so I'm just happy that I'm able to paper trade. I'm happy to be taking notes and looking at videos. I'm glad that I'm running into these problems, so that when I'm ready, I can execute. But yeah, I'm trying to see, maybe I'll just insert some photos and some screenshots of all of today. But I know I placed I sold some puts, and I had 15 contracts, and on the downtrend my profit was about 2,900. If I screenshotted it correctly, I'll add it. What I noticed on both options trading and regular trading, maybe somebody could leave it in the comments. Tell me why the response maybe is like a lag. It lags when you sell. Like when you see profit, you're supposed to take profit, right? When you see green, you want to go ahead and sell so you can get out of the close the trade out. However, it just seems like there's a delay for the order to be filled, if I'm saying that correctly. So yeah, just let me know in the comments if you can help me understand a better approach, because I'm still learning here. We're learning. We're millionaire trading. Thanks for watching.